hit Santner and getting out. MS Dhoni there with 50 and Jadeja there, what would be a most memorable innings for him, and he would have been much happier if that 77 or 59 balls came with an Indian victory. And on the bowling front, the New Zealand bowlers, they were really good right up front. It was Bolt, Henry, Ferguson, Neesham, Santner, everybody amongst the wickets. It was just an overall great effort, great fielding, great everything, and the pendulum kept moving back and forth. That is how it has ended. The first semi-final. New Zealand are going to go ahead and now going to face the finals at Lords. They're going to play whoever wins tomorrow. Let me bring in our panelists with me in the studio. The Lord of Lords, the double centurion at Lords, Pakistani former national coach and chief selector, Janab Mohsin Khan Sahab. Mohsin bhai, welcome back to the studio.
Thank you.
Good 2 days of the semi-final. Yes, ऐसे ही होना चाहिए. आज ये पूरा टूर्नामेंट ऐसे होता है. एक दिन एक इनिंग, दूसरे दिन दूसरी इनिंग. हमारे लिए कितनी जिंदगी आसान रहती. With him, ladies and gentlemen, one of the finest wicket keepers the game has seen. You know, we were talking about why he wasn't here last time round, because he's taking treatment for an injury that he received many, many years ago playing for Pakistan. But here he is, the man with the golden gloves, the man with the great insight of the game of cricket, Mr. Rashid Latif. Rashid bhai, welcome back to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah. With me, folks, sitting very close to me today is the superstar himself, with the most feared and the most ferocious fast bowler of his time, the legacy that continues to remain rock solid. Even today, people talk about him and they say, well, one of the fastest, one of the quickest, in fact, the fastest, if I may say so myself, the fastest growing YouTube channel in the history of Pakistan. Recent dad, and good to have him here back in the studio, Mr. Shoaib Akhtar. Shoaib, welcome back to the studio. With him, the chief tribesman, the one man who changed the game for South Africa with the bat or the ball, the never giving up all-rounder. Ladies and gentlemen, with me is Mr. Lance Cruiser. Lancey, welcome back to the studio. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
And
cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us in the studio today is a very special guest. He comes, well, he's been in and out, and we keep talking about him, but here he is today with us one more time. He was away, but back in the studio, the man who's got the game inside out, in his heart, in his mind, doesn't need a piece of paper, knows all the facts, the figures, and a lot of has written a couple of books about cricket that are really, really special. You must read them, and he's here with us in the studio. Dr. Nouman Niaz, Dr. Sahab, welcome back to the studio.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. Let me start with you, Lancey.
Yes.
Wow, what a game of cricket.
Absolutely. For me, the game of the tournament. Absolutely. We called it, when was it? 2 days ago, yesterday.
Yes.
But absolutely wonderful. It had a bit of everything. It had a bit of, you know, a bit of intrigue. It had a bit of rain. It had a bit of cricket. A great, you know, building of innings and some wonderful catching and fast bowling. Complete game. The best game for me in this tournament.
Yep, it is. It was an exciting game. And what a fight by India all the way to the end. I mean, from that disastrous start, everybody thought that this is going to end very fast. You know, maybe by 180 runs, 170 runs, it'll be all over. But look, the way they came, they fought all the way to the end.
They did. And like Lance said, probably the best match of the tournament so far.
Yeah.
I mean, that behtrin match. Interesting और skills नजर आई. फखर बैटिंग में, bowling में, fast bowlers में skills नजर आई, spinners में नजर आई. And I think जो ये हालांकि it was not a long, tall scoring game, 242 chase. लेकिन I tell you what, इस पे हम डिटेल में आगे बात करते जाएंगे. आप सबसे शुरुआत करेंगे तो मैं इतना कहूँगा शुरू में कि I think a very, very interesting match, and the team who finished up winning played better cricket on the day, on 2 days.
On 2 days.
On 2 days.
2 days.
New Zealand, they've done a great job. They've played very good cricket, and they deserve it.
Absolutely. Folks, it is time for Shoaib Akhtar's favorite segment. This is the one that we did yesterday before the game. It's called the Predictor. Let's see what these guys were predicting yesterday. Here's the Predictor. Our panelists just love the Predictor because they love to predict. Let's start with Mohsin bhai today. Mohsin bhai, what is your prediction for the day today?
अगर ये क्वालिफाइंग मैच होता तो मैं कहता इंडिया 80-20 न्यूजीलैंड. लेकिन ये सेमीफाइनल है. I'll say 60 India, 40 New Zealand.
So you have to pick one team.
India.
All right, India for Mohsin bhai. Lance.
Yeah, I'm going to go the same. I'm going to go with India.
India. Shoaib.
If he doesn't go for New Zealand, then I don't know.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. And there you have the Predictor. Yeah, there you go. There was the predictions. Shoaib Akhtar sitting right on my left. He said New Zealand.
अब YouTube पे यूं नीचे आना शुरू हो जाएंगे
Interestingly, Shoaib pointed out, and he's been pointing this out about the Indian cricket team. He says if you take their top order out of the equation and expose their middle order, it is a house of cards that can crumble really fast, and we saw that today. And yesterday he kept saying, I remember before the match, you kept saying you were seeing if New Zealand bat first, half the game is won there. After the toss, you were insisting that New Zealand have got this. India, I see them going home. And that's what has happened. Well, let's just start with you,
Didn't
man.
I say that about Pakistan against England? First game.
Yeah.
When all chips were down against Pakistan, I said Pakistan, इनको फैंटा जरूर लगाएगा, उनको मारेगा. Pakistan will make a strong comeback. Reason why? I think the Pakistan has a capacity to win the toss and electing to bat first. ये मार सकते हैं, कर सकते हैं, लेकिन इंग्लैंड चेज नहीं कर पाएगा. इंग्लैंड ने 3 दफा क्लैप्स किया ऐसी टूर्नामेंट विद इन दिस टूर्नामेंट. बट आई थिंक इस प्रेशर के ऊपर, इतने बड़े मैच के ऊपर, इन द टॉस, इलेक्टिंग द बैट फर्स्ट, स्कोरिंग समवेयर अक्रॉस टू 250, मुझे नहीं लग रहा था कि हिंदुस्तान ये इसको टच कर पाएगा, क्योंकि प्रेशर इतना इमेंस था इनके ऊपर. यहाँ पे लोग इनके टेलीविजन इनका 1.3 बिलियन लोग पीछे खड़े हुए हैं. और एक मिनट
हाँ, थोड़ा ऊपर
ऑन द सो
जी. अच्छा
जी.
हाँ.
So I think pressure was immense on India. I could see that, ऑनरी ने बहुत तबाहकुन बॉलिंग नहीं की, बट उसने सही चैनल में बॉलिंग की. जो वीकनेसेस थी इंडियंस की, अगर आप देखें कि किसी भी टीम ने इस चैनल के ऊपर इंडियंस को बॉलिंग की ही नहीं.
Absolutely.
वही 3 बॉल पड़े हैं, डस गया, पीछे एक्सपोज हुआ. पॉइंट मे बी एक्साइटिंग टैलेंट, बट स्ट्रक्चर कौन करेगा? स्ट्रक्चर कैसे करेगा?
True.
और बट अगर देखें, मैच धोनी ने बाय द वे नहीं बनाया. मैच उसने बनाया जिसने 73 किया नीचे से, जडेजा ने बनाया है. सो अल्टीमेटली आई थिंक इंडिया कुड नॉट फेस द प्रेशर.
India could not face the pressure, and that's what Akhtar had predicted. Doc, your take on this? I mean, India should hold their head up high. I mean, they did fight all the way to the end, but New Zealand were just too much. I mean, we, including myself, we were of the opinion that maybe New Zealand is not the best team that deserves to be in the semi-final. And I think I'm eating a lot of humble pie today by saying that they played this fantastic cricket.
अच्छा, इसमें फखर एक तो ये कि जो इंडिया के स्टेक्स थे, तो प्रोबेबली वो जो होल्डिंग देयर हेड्स हाई वाली बात है, वो तो थोड़ी एम्बिगुअस हो जाएगी. बिकॉज जिस तरह की प्रिपरेशन थी, बॉडी लैंग्वेज थी, एटीट्यूड था, पेपर पे टीम थी. बट आई डू नॉट नो कि जो न्यूजीलैंड है वो क्यों अंडर रेट हो जाता है. 1975 से लेके अब तक 6 सेमीफाइनल्स और 2 फाइनल्स वो खेल चुका है. और लास्ट आईसीसी में बता रहा हूँ, 7 में से 6 न्यूजीलैंड जीता है इंडिया के अगेंस्ट. सो अगर आप स्टैटिस्टिकली भी देखो तो न्यूजीलैंड मे नॉट बी, वो लैंग्वेज वो नहीं लगती, इंप्रेशन एग्रेशन वो नहीं लगती, बट शोएब वाज स्पॉट ऑन. मैं तो मतलब ऑब्वियसली प्रेडिक्शंस तो खैर आई वैल्यू प्रेडिक्शंस लाइक एनीथिंग जो कल इन्होंने बोला है मस्ट हैव गॉन दिस आल्सो इन हिज माइंड, नॉट ओनली द करंट सिचुएशन. सो न्यूजीलैंड इज एन अंडर एस्टिमेटेड टीम. और दूसरा जिस तरह रॉस टेलर ने कल इनिंग्स को, जो अभी एक बात हो रही थी कंस्ट्रक्ट करने की, जो इसने
वहां पे पकड़ा. 3 बैट्समैन को अगर लगाएं जो इन फॉर्म थे, तीनों ये 5 रन पे चले गए.
ऐसे
अंदाजा चीज से लगाओ.
आपके माइक क्या है, तो हम बाइक आपसे बाद में बात करेंगे, थोड़ा सा माइक को एड्रेस करके. बट वेरी गुड पॉइंट देयर. दोस्तों, हम लोग ब्रेक पे जाने लगे, मगर ब्रेक पे जाने से पहले हम, ताकि शोएब का माइक जो है उसको ठीक कर सकें, हम लोग फिलहाल आपको ब्रेक पे जाने से पहले इजी डील्स की मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन पे आपका सवाल आने वाला है. साथ साथ में रिमेंबर वी ब्रिंग यू क्लोजर विद द Oppo Reno 10X Hybrid Zoom, one of the finest smartphones in the market out there, really titanium body with a very good 10X zoom, and आप ये जीत सकते हैं. सिर्फ आपने हमें बताना है कि आपकी नजर में कौन सबसे ज्यादा रन स्कोरर और विकेट टेकर होगा एट द एंड ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड कप, और इसका जवाब आपने देना है